NFL Last Bell Boxing down at Shinfield's gym, Sunday morning, joined by Sean Bruce. How are you, mate?
All right, Andy, you?
What's it like getting up at this time on a Sunday morning, mate?
Yeah, it's not the best, mate. Rather lying, but it's got to be done. Yeah, we've got 2 more weeks now. 2 more weeks of 5 a.m. starts, altitude runs, sparring. So yeah, nearly there now. But yeah, I think as you've probably seen today, I'm ready to go now. So yeah, I'm buzzing.
So you're out on the Cold Grease promotion, 1st of November at the Athena Arena in Leicestershire.
Yeah.
Fought there last time out.
Yeah. Got a good win last time. I've had my last 2 fights there. Last one was a bit tricky against Steve Maguire. He wrestled a bit and spoiled the action, so it was a bit annoying. But this lad I've got, he just comes and fights. Do you know what I mean? There's none of that. He's there, and he really gives it a good go. So yeah, it'll be a good test for me.
I'm hoping I've got this right. Tried to do a little bit of research. Tried to be a pro, but you're going to tell me differently now. I know. Are you still fighting Brian Castro from Nicaragua?
I was supposed to be fighting a lad from Liverpool, but then he got offered a Central Area fight. And then I had a lad from Nicaragua, he pulled out, and then I've got one from Lithuania, I think. So yeah, it's constantly changing, but all I can do is do my job, get ready, get fit, and yeah, do the business on the night. So
That always happens on small halls. I knew I'd BoxRec still got it down as the Nicaragua fella.
Yeah, that's it. Well, my career's been very, very smooth so far in terms of like fights, not had any injuries. You know, everything's been on point. Do you know what I mean? I remember we spoke after my debut in Newark, and I remember saying to you like then, I just want to get better every day in the gym, and I feel like that's what I've done. You know, you heard a bit then with Randell, and that's what it's like every night. Do you know what I mean? I'm learning, constantly like developing, and yeah, that's gonna. We're planning for the long term. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So your gym's in Leicester, Rendell's gym. This is where Randell did all that hard graft, winning all them titles. He's back down here today, and you can see the lift in the gym from having him back. His posters from his fights are plastered all over the walls. What's it like having someone with such experience?
Mate, it's brilliant. Like it's inspiring. But even coming down here, like seeing all his, even when he's got his English title. Do you know what I mean? That's something I can see in the not so near future. In the near future. So yeah, I think just being around him and absorbing everything he's telling me, you know, it's I want to sort of emulate what he's done, and if I can achieve close to what he did, then you know what I mean, I'll be a happy man.
You'll be doing great stuff if you get to the levels that Randell got to. Brilliant fighter, lots and lots and lots of experience, and really dug.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said to you earlier, he used to just grind people down in the later rounds, and that's why I'm buzzing to get up to like 6, 8, 10 rounders, 12, and eventually 12, because we're trying to follow that blueprint, so to speak. I'm doing a lot of work with Harry Singh, early hours of the morning, and we're sort of just following everything that him and Randell did. Do you know what I mean? So we're just putting that into my training, and yeah, it's all coming together at the right time. I think I'm ready to be let off the leash now. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I've had my 3 fights, smash them out, and then yeah, get this 4th one, and I'm going to really show what I can do.
So I was just about to say, currently 3-0. Got this fight on the 1st of November, and that will take you to 4-0, because I'm sure you come through that in convincing style. Is there potential of one more this year? And then also, off the back of that, what are your expectations for 2024?
Yeah, so ideally I'd get up before the end of the year, if not early next year. And then, like I say, I feel like I've almost like done my apprenticeship now. I'm ready to push on to these 10 rounders and get some belts. You know, I think that area title, whether it's super fly or fly, you know, I can make either weight come to be. I'm strong at both weights, so yeah, I'm just I'll be ready for that opportunity when it comes.
So, talk to me a little bit about the difficulties of pro boxing, because people that may be watching this channel, fight fans, a lot of them may not have even been in the gym. They watch the massive shows, think it's all glitz and glamour. Small hall shows are not quite like that, and it's real tough for a fighter. You got to sell tickets to pay for your opponents, to make money. How difficult is that?
Mate, it's hard, you know. Like you say, people don't realise the amount that goes into it. You know, like I said, I'm up early in the morning, training, coming home, going to work, training again, and you're doing all that on 1,500 calories. And then you've got to go out and sell your tickets, promote yourself, all that sort of stuff. You know, it is tough, but I chose to do it. Do you know what I mean? This is my dream, and this is what I signed up for. So I ain't gonna complain and moan, and you know, just get on with it.
Does sponsorship help?
Mate, massive. Yeah, like literally, without sponsors, especially this camp, I've had help from Rich at FTG Fusion, Sean at SS Removals, they've really backed me on this one, and yeah, without them, it wouldn't work because I can't, train and do all this sort of stuff that I need to do. So yeah, it's just great, so grateful for the support. Yeah.
Does it take the pressure off financially?
Oh, massively, mate. Not even financially, mentally as well. Just like when you've got that in the back of your head and it's like eating away at you, and it interferes with your training and stuff because you've got to do more. Yeah, it's just like such a relief, such a lift off your shoulders. I know some lads. I'm lucky because I get that back, and some lads aren't fortunate enough to have that back in. So then they struggle, and they might call it a day early because they've not got that financial support. So it's it just means everything, and it means that I can live the dream. So yeah, man.
So without giving too much away, you've just spoke about the fact that you've had 3 different opponents already lined up for this fight. How do you tailor that to going into fight night? I'm assuming the majority of your work will be just working on certain moves, like you just said. I've just heard a little bit from Randell there talking about things that after you spar that he spotted. Do you, if you get a fighter far enough out, do you then tailor that last couple of weeks to that fighter?
Try to, yeah, but I think in the early days, like you say, opponents can change all the time. So I think it's important to not get too invested in what they're doing and just focus on what I'm doing. Because on the night, they could turn up and be completely different, as I'm sure you know. So all I can do is make sure I'm 100% on the night and ready to go. And I think, again, I've been fortunate that the 3 fights I've had, they've all been very different. The first one, he was a good sort of stand-up boxer. The second one, he was just tucking up. And then the third one was more of a bit of a wrestling match at times and a dog fight. So, it's just getting experience and learning more about my body as well, what works, what doesn't work, the food, the training, the rest, everything. People don't realise everything that goes into it. There's so many different elements, and it's just making note of everything and going back and revisiting it and trying things out. And it's when I get to the top level, it's the percentages that count. And if I can make them percentages work now, in the long run, compiling them up brick by brick, we'll be there.
This fight, Superfly?
This will be at bantamweight, so I think it's 8 stone 5 on the day. So again, that's something I can make fairly comfortably. And then the plan is to drop down, obviously, for the day before weigh-ins, and we'll compete at the titles at Superfly or Fly.
And I'm guessing 2024 that's going to be your Midland area titles.
Yeah, definitely. That's the year. 2024. This has been my sort of year where I've turned professional. I've learnt everything I need to know. Me and Randell we've progressed so much together as well. Do you know what I mean? It's when every says something inspiring now, it's like bang, I can do it instantly. Do you know what I mean? But that's only been built over time. Do you know what I mean? Quite lucky that we've sort of got the relationship we've got. Do you know what I mean? And even with Randell and Harry, and it's we're all just coming together as a solid team. Do you know what I mean? And I think we're going to be unstoppable, man.
That sounds like a brilliant place to finish the interview. Sean, thanks for interviewing us with the Last Bell Boxing. We'll be down on the 1st of November. Looking forward to seeing you fight and potentially getting into off you afterwards.
Yeah, man. Look forward to it. Good to see you, Andy.
Thanks, Sean.